the first Unplugged for mb05 2025, Sunday the 8th of June. I'm going back to Gloucester. It's really for WWDC, Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, because I can't afford to go to Cupertino, if I could ever say it. So I'm going to Gloucester in a Premier Inn, where they have good Wi-Fi. It's Monday night, so today is the prelude. There will be a prelude later with a fine ale or two, and I am going to try and take it gently. I'm going to sleep in a bit. I'm going to not do what I've always done before, which is get up in the middle of the night, despite the fact that it's slightly in the middle of the night now. It's 5 to 5, but it is light, which is rather good. I like being light early in the morning because it means that I'm not going up and down a motorway without lights. My car has lights, obviously. The motorways, well, some of them don't have lights. Like a big stretch of the M5 doesn't have lights. And it just makes things so much easier. So the plan is to get there for about 7:15 in the morning and then check the car in and then do a bit of faffing around and be in the Lord High Constable of England, the local and close by Wetherspoons, for about 8 o'clock and have as many coffees as I can. I think that's a quality plan. Anyway, so the next one of these possibly might be in the Premier Inn, or it just might be a little bit of me doing a selfie sort of thing in a pub or a bar or a tap room, because there is a tap room today. Anyway, I'll see you there. I've had caffeine tablets to keep me going. See you in a little while. Bye. Unplugged, second edition. So Sunday afternoon is coming up to, just gone, 4:15 actually. And let's get the moans in straight away. Virgin Wi-Fi in the Premier Inn. Difficult to connect to, all sorts of passwords, even if you're just signing up and the 5 days seems to have disappeared. You need to sign in for each day, which is the same price, but it means that it'll drop off in the middle of something, which is not great. But then again, Wi-Fi in British hotels has always been a bit rubbish. However, the rest of the time, journey up was good. Journey up was really good, actually. Sunny, but there was a chilly wind. Spoons first. Spoons is good. Spoons Wi-Fi is good. Spoons beers took a while to clear. However, over to Sainsbury's, got some food, got a card, a gift card, because Overcast runs out tomorrow. Turns out that I've got extra nectar points from it, and when I put it on my phone, it said, "Do you want 2 months free of Apple TV Plus?" Yes, please. Because I was thinking of getting it back in August, and now I can have it back for free until August, so I'm not losing out at all. Hop Kettle, the last beer I had was a free beer. Savings card, really good. They need Wi-Fi. They desperately need Wi-Fi. Oh, and Five Guys. Hellishly expensive, but their burgers are really good. And there are 2 burgers, and there are as many add-ons as you like, and the chips are, well, they were Hereford chips. I wish they would put what the variety was. Never mind. Anyway, so it's been a good day. I need to get the video up and rocking and rolling. It's probably going to have a takedown because there was lots of music in the Hop Kettle. Early 20s, I believe. No classic rock, which is a bit of a shocker. And I'm on the ground floor. However, I'm pointing out the back, so I'm getting good 5G connections. And 3, will you need to up their network. Plenty of signal strength, saturated network, very slow speeds. O2 via Tesco's, 5G and better speeds. Tethering one phone to another phone. Would have thought. Anyway, I can't think of anything else to say, so it's probably time to go. I will see you tomorrow morning, possibly with all toothpaste over my BDU jacket. In fact, definitely. Unplugged for the morning of the 9th of June 2025, WWDC Day. And yes, BDU jacket, bits of toothpaste off it. I haven't shaved yet or anything. Here's the plan. I haven't really got a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pump the video up. I'm going to do a bit of blogging. I'm going to get the wrap out the door. I'm going to do the spreadsheets for yesterday's spend. I've still got my sandwiches from yesterday, so that will be breakfast. And I have a titanium beer barrel mug, so there'll be lots of coffee. Get out of here, Costa, the Regal, the Turk's Head, and the Pelican, and then come back and watch WWDC. And if I'm up to it, the State of the Union on Twit. Well, that's the plan. I was lying in bed just thinking the first day just went. And I have a feeling that the second day is going to go and it'll then be over and the whole week is going to go. I suppose that's the thing about a quality Beano is that you just go, you do what you want to do, you have a plan, you keep to the plan mostly. Anyway, here's the thing. Being on the ground floor here means that I can only get Times Radio. I can't get the BBC, although I can live with that. And then you turn the lights on and they interfere with the radio, so you can't get any of that. So it will be all podcasts, and it will be podcasting 2.0, which some of the people I work with could do with listening to because they don't actually know what a podcast is. Yeah. So, I think that's it for now. And yeah, I had an extra about at least half an hour or an hour in bed compared to what I normally do. So heroic. See you later. So here's the issue. It's Monday evening, Monday the 9th, and it's 25 to 8. And I nearly forgot about Unplugged. So I've had a lot to drink. I've done over 20 units, which for me is quite a lot, although my counting may be out, who knows. And I've just finished watching Apple's WWDC, Worldwide Developers Conference. So it's all about the software, the new versions of the OS, which will be version 26, a bit like magazines. No hardware was announced, which is a shame. However, developer conferences are for software. Redesigns. The iPad was the most exciting thing for me. Windowing and background API. Now, if only Luma Fusion will render in the background, it will be wonderful. The rest of the things are iterative. macOS, iOS, you know. I really want fit and finish and faster because they haven't had a good time actually doing things that work without bugs. And to cap it all off, Apple Intelligence. No apologies. No, we failed. It's just, it's going to be everywhere. And everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Will it work? That remains to be seen. I was going to watch the State of the Union, but I'm a bit sleepy. And that's one of the things with the quality Beano. You get sleepy, and I am. So I will see you in the morning. What time that will be, Lord only knows, but it might be later. Toodaloo. Unplugged again, this time for the morning of Tuesday the 10th, June 25. I have my coffee. That's better. Make it not so hot because although titanium isn't very good at heat conduction, it will actually conduct heat. So, a good night's sleep. It's 5:15 in the morning, so that's not bad for me. I've been thinking about this Apple thing. Terms like reality distortion field. And it's like last year never actually happened, and we're just carrying on. Slightly disappointing that there were no hardware announcements. I know it's not a hardware thing, but even AirTags, there's new ones promised. Promised, there's a term. Um, oh, hang on. I've got to update. I've got to put my password in here. Mark, I want to make changes. Here we go. There you go. Done that. So that's Slack updated anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing what commentators will say. Like Gruber and Jim Dalrymple, they were really hard on them, basically calling them liars and they weren't trusted and such like. And it's like, nah, none of that ever happened. We're just carrying on. Things are good and interesting times. And yes, it is all theatre, and yes, it is all magical. And do you really care? So the plan for today is there's a Costa Coffee right next to where I am, which will open early and doesn't worry too much about chairs. I still think, wow, what an idiot that woman was. Late opening, putting customers second. I just went, lost customer. There you go. Then possibly the Lord High Constable. Have one there. There's lots of updates for all my devices, so use their Wi-Fi, and then into town for the Regal, and then that bar that I can't remember the name of. Bit croaky as well. And that'll be the last day. And it's just gone just like that. Which is a good sign. Um, you know. I'll get back and the first thing I'll do was want to plan the next Beano. Actually, I might get back and just collapse. Because I'm not resting at all. I'm just Beanoing. Okay, those are my thoughts for today. Bye bye. Well, I thought I'd remembered, and I didn't remember. So lenses out, glasses on, and I've had less than yesterday, but wow, intoxicated is the term. Currently uploading the videos from my video camera, and I need some food, and I need some caffeine. And why does the TV not work for the news channel? Anyway, today 2 spoons, one Costa coffee, and the Thirsty Pine, which is very easy to get to, and a good conversation, and symmetrical Wi-Fi, and I must go back to it. This is what you need from a Beano. Quality Beanoing place. Local beers, Belgian beers, and from the same company that brought the Sirens Calling in Portishead. They're really good. Anyway, I need food. So see you in the morning. Bye bye. Well, here we go. Final unplugged for mb05 2025, Wednesday the 11th. Ugh. Okay, so the plan is do everything. I need to get washed and cleaned up and all showered and all that sort of stuff. I have my coffee. Pack up. Probably leave about 9 o'clock. Need to avoid the traffic. There is traffic at 9 o'clock still, but there you go. At least I clear the Glass tunnels quite well. Drop off at Aldi. Shopping. Exciting. And then B&Q, get some grow bags, and then get home, stick the washing machine on. All that fun admin stuff that is the end of a Beano. The time is 10 to 6. 10 to 6 in my language is like, oh gosh, you really had to sleep in and stuff. I got to get the wrap out of the way. I have done the accounts, so we're up to date on that, although I haven't really looked at them because it's always scary. It's been a good time. It's been a really good time. Things that could have been better. I could have been up on the second or third floor with better reception, especially for O2, although the 3 has been 5G and really fast. And of course, I could have picked up other radio stations, but Times Radio was fine as it's been mostly podcasts. Yeah, and Appley stuff. MacBreak Weekly going home today. I'm looking forward to that. I always look forward to it, despite the fact that sometimes it can get a bit internecine. But what can you do? So, I think the plan for the rest of the week is to probably do nothing apart from plant out and complain about the weather. Thank you for watching, by the way. I know this is fairly tedious. Comments about Beanoing, and especially Beanoing Gloucester, are always welcome. And I will see you on mb06, which who knows when that will be. It's going to be a while anyway. Bye bye.